Hey guys, Father Time here. Real name's Jeff Richard. We've got Say Intentions running. This airplane's going over to Lukla. And so are we. Notice anything different? Woo. Man, sorry about that. Yeah, we're in a big airplane. 1,900 foot runway, 1,700 foot runway at a 9,300 foot pressure altitude. Why are we doing it? I don't know. It's the world's most challenging airplane. Thought we'd have a little fun. Let's come in here and load it up, and we'll take a look at it. Let's look at Lukla while it's quiet out there. So Lukla, not Lukla, but Lukla. It's in Nepal, not Nepal, but Nepal. It's in the Koshi province. There it is. What do you notice about that? Himalayan. Lot of mountains. But there it is, airport. Look at that. You come in right there and land on that runway. Isn't that crazy? That's crazy. Anyway, it was built in 1964 by Sir Edmund Hillary. There's Ed right there. Hillary was unhappy with the runway's soil resistance, that his solution was to buy a local liquor for the Sherpas and ask them for a foot-stopping dance to flatten the land that served the runway. The runway was paved in 2001. So what is it? It's the pathway to the base camp for climbing Mount Everest up in the Himalayas. So we're in Katmandu, the closest airport. They do fly regular flights. They close this airport all the time when the winds go out. Normally you're in this de Havilland, DC-6, Twin Otter, sort of like those airplanes we saw taxiing out, Dormier, Turbojet, and Pilatus into that 1,900 foot runway. You always land runway 6, you always take off runway 24. Always land 6, always land 24. Yes, that was a little loud. I admit it. And what they do is they don't get the flying airspeed, so they dip down in the valley normally and get some airspeed. That little airplane actually made it, but naturally we couldn't get in there. And you can see it's really difficult to even find the airport. There's no approaches in there. It's all visual. They keep the turnarounds to a minimum. They just fly them constantly out of Katmandu to Lukla until it closes, because they close a lot in the afternoon. Anyway, 9,300 foot airport altitude to a 1,700 foot runway. You just do things that you can't do in the sim just for fun. So let's come in here. We're going to close the doors. Ground operations. Let me do that. We get the parking brake set. We'll get it all set. I'll let you guys witness me build this thing. Zoom in here. Remove the chocks. And let's go to door management. Aft cargo. Close. Forward cargo close. Close 2L. Close 5L. Okay, we got closing, 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 closing. We'll see if that works. Let's go outside. Let's also release all the ground equipment. Ground service vehicles, release them all. And with that, let's get GSX. Yeah, I've been having trouble with closing these doors. They're opening. Nope, I want it closed, closed, close, close. Okay, Closing, closing. That one is opening. Close, close. Yeah, whatever. Little trouble. While it's going through its gyration, guys, let's go to the overhead. They're waiting for the forward cargo. We'll get the overhead going here. Go to the box. Position a knit. Lukla's, this is Katmandu. Here it is, 19,000 feet. It's only 81 miles, and that's with that big circling approach on departure, circling departure. We are going to go, this is saying runway 2, Ingrid 1 Delta. We'll see how this works out. Air time's only 16 minutes, block time's 44. No idea how this is going to go. Okay, let's put the GPS coordinates in there, and we'll put in the airport, VNKT for Katmandu. VNKT. There we go. And route request, sim brief, set payload, set fuel, and there's a route coming in. We'll get the runways in a second. See the database is good. We'll get the zero fuel weight in. This is all coming in. We're going to go over at 19. There it is. Accept it. But I want 19 in here. Here we go. Going to go departure. Route. Runway 02. Load. Let it activate. It's loading. I'm going to put Amanda on legs over here. There it is. Activate. Execute it. I'm going to copy it for now. We're going to go departure arrival. Runway 2. Probably give us a Charlie. The Kim T. Here we go. And the arrival index. There are no approaches. Runway 6. We'll do the VFR approach like that. So our route, there's our SID. Route copy it. Legs, route data. Load the winds. Then VNav. Execute the winds. Load. Legs for Amanda. And me, I'm going to do some, I'll do a flaps 5. We're going to be TO2, I'm sure. Big long runway here, very lightweight. We'll figure that out in a second. We go back to the box. All right, everything looks like they are closed now. Arm them all. They're all armed. Yeah, I'm a little bit, I got to be honest, a little bit nervous to do this. I'm not sure I can even find the airport with no arrival. Try to figure out a way, guys. Actually, what I did, it was kind of cool. I came into the procedures and I built a bunch of points here. The way you do it is I just clicked and dragged things like this, and I thought I could build them into my approaches and then put in the altitudes, you know, that would be safe to go at to bring me to final. But I don't know, it didn't really come out very good. So anyway, that's what I did. I kind of went like this. Like if you wanted to do it, you could take it and pull it and move it over and create another point. But we're not doing that. But right now we are parked at right here. We're going to runway 2. So we're just going to push back, nose to the left, taxi out, backtrack on Echo, turn around, take off on this 10,000 foot runway. Okay, it is 4,300 pressure altitude here, and the altimeter. I think what I got to do is get this over to PA. Here we go, and it is 1013. That's set. 8,000 feet, 20. Okay, that's all good. And EFB, we got flaps 5, TO2 42. 42, flaps 5, TO2 42. Next page, that's fine. $56. Okay, so we've got our clearance. Ananda has set the clearance for me, 4665. And we'll get say intentions up here. Let me see. I'm going to go to the overhead. I'm going to get the seatbelt sign on. I'm going to turn on the hydraulic pumps. And Boeing 123 would like to push back and start engines. Make sure this is going out, guys. And Boeing 123 would like to push back and start engines. It's going around. I think it said push back and engine start approved, but oh, I know what happened, guys. When it was so noisy, I shut it down. I shut down the volume here. So on the say intentions. Okay, so that was good. So nicely done, Captain. We get the volume back up. Can you push back? Nose left.
Release parking brakes. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
All right, clear to start. Overhead. Start off the left one first. If this works out, it'll be pretty cool. Let's say we're bringing a massive team for the greatest climb ever. They have hired 5,000 Sherpa to bring 300 people up the mountain. Kind of talking out of school. I don't know much about it. The SID guys, by the way, I'll let Amanda start. It's actually Charlie. You can see I got to get it out of 2. SID. The Igris. It's going to be a big turn. It's runway 20. That's runway 20 as well. Igris, let's try this one. That's 20. Yeah, whatever it is, it's departure. SID doesn't really have it.
50 Alpha Bravo, hold short of taxiway Delta traffic on final approach. Holding short of taxiway Delta Airbus 450 Alpha Bravo.
Huh. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We're going to do it anyway. We're going to fly what's in the box. Here we go. Let's go back to the overhead. Doesn't look like Navigraph has it. But you can see we're taking off this way. Big right-hand turn in LNAV all the way back. We circle the airport to get up high enough. We're taking off a 4,300 foot pressure altitude, but these are 19,000 foot miles. Amanda's saying, why did I go?
Waiting for confirmation for good engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Kind of jumping the gun here. Wouldn't lower the flaps normally, but in the interest of expediting the process. We never got to do stuff like this in the real world, guys. Never. This is just fun stuff. Oh, well, I shouldn't say that. We used to let it. Once in a while, they let us land on a carrier, and like there we go. 4.75 is set, but a trim 0.
Unlocking gear.
Anti-ice. Recall. Looks good. Just got to kill the APU here.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
That's
Left
fine.
is clear. Right is clear.
Okay, looking good. We're on here. We'll take back. I think we got to backtrack on this one. Like that echo.
Lima Juliet, hold short of taxiway Lima, waiting for clearance. Holding short of taxiway Lima, Learjet 333 Lima Juliet.
At 4,300 foot pressure altitude, I'd use the whole runway. You should flash the light. Okay, we flashed it. And Boeing 123 taxi.
Boeing 123, taxi to runway 2 via Alpha, Bravo 1, Charlie. Hold short of runway 2.
Alpha Bravo 1 Charlie. Hold short of 2. Runway 2 Alpha Bravo 1 Charlie. Runway 2 Alpha Bravo 1 Charlie. That doesn't make any sense, guys. That doesn't make any sense. And Boeing 123 would like to backtrack on via Echo on runway 02.
Boeing 123, backtrack on runway 02 approved.
Backtrack approved, Boeing 123. Okay, backtrack is approved. Anytime you get on the runway like this, you throw on all your lights, make yourself scary. Just in case anyone's coming on final rolls out there that tower's not expecting. Clear to back taxi. Hopefully there's a turn pad down there. Yep, there's a big turn pad. Good.
Falcon
Clear left and right.
Foxtrot Romeo taxi to holding point Bravo 2 via taxiway Charlie and Delta.
A big turn. We're over there. You know, I don't even know. You can't land on runway 24, guys. You can only land on 6.
Engine start approved facing
So we'll use say intentions as long as we can. But you're not allowed. This airplane naturally can't go in any of them. You have to land on 6, have to take off on 24. So if the weather doesn't allow it, runway 6 landing, they close the airport, or certainly visibility. It's a VFR approach and arrival. You can see that it's not great for this, but we'll have an exciting time. We'll probably do a lot of stuff that would get us fired, if not killed. But anyway, that's like I said, this is fun. It's the sim. We're having a little fun today. All right, here we go. Turn around.
And Learjet 333 Lima Juliet taxi to runway 16 via taxiways Hotel and Mike. Taxiing to runway 16 via Hotel and Mike Learjet 333 Lima Juliet.
Stalled it out a little. There we go. Yeah, the engines are slow to wind up, and the reason they're slow to wind up, I think, is the pressure altitude. Why isn't this winding up? Let's bring them both up. That's going to be a problem. Are they moving here? Let me see. There we go. That's kind of weird.
Hawker 511 Hotel Alpha, hold short of taxiway Delta, awaiting further instructions. Holding short of taxiway Delta, Hawker 511 Hotel Alpha.
Not perfect. And Katmandu Tower, Boeing 123 is ready for takeoff, runway 2.
Boeing 123 Heavy, Katmandu Tower, runway 02, line up and wait.
Okay, line up and wait, runway 2, Boeing 123 Heavy. Probably don't need to say heavy, do we?
Boeing 123 Heavy, Katmandu Tower, welcome to Katmandu. Contact ground on 121.9er.
Press takeoff clearance, Boeing 123 Heavy.
Boeing 123 Heavy, runway 02, line up and wait.
Okay, we're already on the takeoff roll, Boeing 123 Heavy, taking off runway 2.
80 knots.
Check. I don't know, guys.
Boeing 123 Heavy, runway 02, wind calm, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Boeing 123 Heavy. Look at that, we anticipated it all, right, guys? V1 and rotate.
V2.
Using up all the runway because the pressure altitude. It's 81 degrees out there in 4,300 foot pressure altitude. And we're pretty heavy, guys. I didn't lighten us up. Want to take a normal load. It's full of people. All right, gears up, coming up.
Skylane 422 Alpha Mike, cleared to land runway 21.
Cleared to land runway 21, Skylane 422 Alpha Mike.
Delta 561, contact departure on 125.1.
Departure 125.1.
Gonna pretty much circle the airport here.
401, contact departure.
Boeing 123, contact departure.
Going departure, Boeing 123. Boeing 123 is out of 6,000 for 8,000.
Boeing 123 Heavy, departure identified. Good afternoon, Katmandu, QNH 1013.
1013, good afternoon, Boeing 123 Heavy. Guys, we're just keeping the airspeed back here. Climbing to 8. Get as much altitude as possible. Boeing to 123 Heavy, request flight level 190. Really don't want to be trolling around here at 8. Boeing 123 requests flight level 190.
Boeing 123, climb flight level 190.
Climb flight level 190, Boeing 123. All right, flaps all the way up. Half takeoff climb.
Cirrus 811 Zulu, descend to 2,000, cleared for the visual 15.
13,500 was the transition altitude.
811 Zulu.
You can see that we're flying around the airport, just trying to get the altitude before we head on over.
Direct egress approved. Turn left heading 090.
Give you a look at the PFD here. $566. Thank you, Amanda. My views have a mind of their own. There's 10,000 feet, but that's only 6,000 above the ground. So our actual chime for sterilization is up around 14 to 15.
10 o'clock, 2 miles, same altitude, advised in sight. Looking for traffic, 6 Alpha Lima.
Kodiak 3, Charlie Delta, contact Katmandu Center on 124.7. 124.7.
Departure arrival 10401 out of 6,700.
climbing, nice altitude.
That is the airport down there. Over here. Okay. Should definitely have terrain on, right?
Piper 2190 Victor, climb to 6,500, heading 130. Up to 6,500, heading 130 to 190.
Don't know why it's doing that, guys. Let me do this with my own. 13,500 is our transition altitude. You can see that our terrain right here is 4,800 feet. The high terrain is 9,400 in this range. All right, so that's going to be standard out of 13.5. Standard is set. Yeah, you can see that we're on a range of 20. This is actually kind of interesting. See how it's 10, 3, and 5? Let's go up to 80. 13 and 26,000. That's the high terrain within 80. We'll come in here. Let's put in Lukla.
Southwest 399 or reduce speed to 180, then descend and maintain 4,000.
VNLK.
Going to 180, then down to 4,000 Southwest 399er.
Contact Katmandu Control on 124.
77 miles. So let's put it on 80. It's on 80. You can see Lukla is right near Mount Everest. So we are absolutely right there. Sorry about that. Right now we're at 15,000 feet is the average altitude below us. And within 80 miles, it's 26,400. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Have takeoff checklist is complete. Get auto brake set here. Go max. Going to set the approach. Naturally flaps 30, 140, 47. You know, to give you an idea. Like 47 here. We'll say we're 45. By the time we get there.
Whatever the cool side was. Boeing 123, whenever you'd like, descend altitude 10,000.
Okay, pilot's discussion of 10,000, Boeing 123. So that's right in the mountains, guys. So thank you very much, right, guys? Lukla, it's not going to let me do this. Import. All right, it's not let me select it. That's fine. We're definitely not going to go down now, guys. You even take, if you set us down to 10,000 right now, the average terrain within 20 miles is 10,000. That's a max terrain. Average terrain is 52, so suicidal, right? So we're not doing that. You look here, they want us to maintain 19 all the way. We'll see if the oh, something's not working here. Oh, brother. Here we go. A little worried about that. Yeah, it would be at 12,000 at the FAF. It's 8-mile final. Yeah, that makes sense. 170 knots. Kimti at 15.8. So we'll see.
Katmandu control on 124.7.
24/7 Boeing 123. Control Boeing 123 at flight level 190. I'm not going to tell them we're clear to 12.
Boeing 123, Katmandu Control, identified. Good afternoon.
Afternoon. Yeah, isn't that crazy, that video? Yeah, this is what they normally bring in there. What are we doing? Yep. Should be interesting. I think it's one of the landing challenges on one of the Microsoft flight simulators. They said they cancel a lot. A lot. All right. Definitely don't want to be going down now. Amanda's in there somewhere.
American 789, descend and maintain flight level 270.
Descending to flight level 270, American 789.
Yeah, what we could do, guys, is put in 12,000. We're in VNAV, right? 12,000. 12,000 is in there. And now, technically, it should do a VNAV descent. The only problem is this is not a star, so I don't know if it actually is going to work, you know? I don't know. Like with the terrain. And see right now the high terrain is 12.2 down there. And the terrain right below us is 61. By the time we get into Lukla, you know, it's going to be a 9,300 foot terrain with 19,000 foot here. So I don't know. It's you really have to fly a VFR approach in there, kind of know what you're doing. This FAF that they built, if you remember, visual approach was 8 miles out. Well, we shall see. And that's, they think when we're going to stay all the way at 19 and then start our descent at 90.46 to Kim T to get down to FAF at 11.93, which is 2,500 above the ground, 8 miles out. So 3 times your altitude should be at 2,400 feet, and we're going to be right about there for that FAF. But the thing is, I think when I was watching those videos, they were coming through the valleys. So I don't know if we can make our approach from that angle. There's absolutely nothing going in there that I'm aware of. Like I said, I tried to build it and put it in the box, but and that way I could maybe stay in the valleys, but it may make it challenging for us. We'll see. He's already given us a descent down to what? 8,000 or 10? Yeah, something like that, 10,000. So we are clear to start the descent. We're not going to go down to below 12 though. And we'll see if we may have to take a base of action. Now, if I took the weather up, we'd have a heck of a lot better idea, wouldn't we? This is not weather that we should be doing this in. I'm tempted. I'm tempted.
Squawking 1234 and identing Golf November Whiskey Bravo.
TDM Golf 6 Whiskey Bravo, continue VFR Spirit Nagar Airport BNBT, maintain current.
There's a top of descent right there.
QNH 1016.
Boeing 123, turn left heading 020 vectors for the visual runway 6 approach.
Boeing 123 left 020 for visual runway 6. I don't know about that, guys, but should we give him a chance?
Heading 020 for the visual runway 6 approach approved.
And no, guys, I'm not going to do that. I don't like that at all. I don't have any min sector thing, so I'm going to stay on the LNAP. If staying tensions actually gets to the point where they get angry with you, it's going to make for some interesting videos.
JetBlue 945, contact approach on 125.35, good day.
contacting approach 125.35. Good day. JetBlue 945. 120, this is 6, Fallbreak Out Falls, over. Good day.
Katmandu Control, Legion 023. We have a hydraulics issue, and we would like to remain at this current altitude of level 190 until further notice.
023, climb flight level 290.
All right, we're on the path. We're starting our descent, guys. I just don't know how it's going to work out with the mountains. We may have to raise the weather in order to get down. Yeah, we got to do it because I can't do it. I'll drive us in the mountains.
Maintain 300 knots.
Maintaining 300 knots, JetBlue 222. Kodiak Tree Charlie Delta, roger. Kodiak Tree Charlie Delta, radar contact. Tree, southwest of Lukla Aerodrome at 8,900 feet. Lukla QNH 102 tree.
Roger, 1022 QNH for 3 Charlie Delta.
Because we're not going to be able to see anything here. Yeah. So Lukla is on the other side of there. I definitely don't think this is going to be. So let's do this. Let's go altitude hold.
Boeing 123, contact approach on 120.6.
And we'll just dive when we get on the other side of it. 1276, Boeing 123. Boeing 123. And Boeing 123 at 15,000 starting to descend. Let's get the altimeter set.
Boeing 123 Heavy, approach identified. Namaste.
Namaste. Namaste means peace, guys, right? All right, so that's the FAF there.
123, roger. Maintain current altitude.
Maintaining current altitude, Boeing 123. We want to be at 12 there. We're at 15 now. Can we do it?
Boeing 123, say again, please.
Disregard. Guys, we're going to be diving down. So let's.
Say again, please.
And Boeing 123 request direct to the runway. We're going to start slowing it down because we're going to get on the other side of this ridge.
123, direct to the runway approved. Continue on present heading for runway 6 at Lukla.
Present heading for runway 6 at Lukla, Boeing 123. All right, guys, I'm going to maintain my altitude. And we'll dive down at the other side.
Boeing 123, turn left, heading 330.
Boeing 123, left 330. Not doing that. So we know that we're supposed to be around 12,000 feet there, right? So let's get configured, gear down. We'll get a slow down and try to get down to 12,000 there. But for now, we're going to maintain it. Runway should be right up in there somewhere. That's Mount Everest over there, guys. All right, let's keep slowing on down.
Mooney 56 Alpha Bravo, right to the VOR, descend to 4,000.
Right to the VOR, descending to 4,056 Alpha Bravo.
Let's arm the spoilers. We might need these in a second. Hold on. .140 knots is approach speed. We'll go to 150 for now. Get our flaps all the way down for landing checklist. All right, we're going to start on down here. I don't know. It looks like it's going to be like up in here, the runway. We better just got to be real careful.
Lukla Airport at your 12 o'clock, 9er miles. Change to advisory frequency approved. Report cancellation of IFR or missed approach this frequency.
Runway in sight, we'll call you. Thanks. We're going to flight service. Boeing 123, thanks for your help. All right, guys, so we're descending down to 12.
180 knots traffic ahead on approach.
So we're definitely high here.
1342.
Boeing 123, flight following terminated. Frequency change approved. Safe landing at Lukla.
Boeing 123, thanks. All right, guys, what I'm going to do is go flight level change. I'm going to stay over here and make a little jive around, because really you can see on our glide path here, we're 2,000 feet high. So I'm going to have to do this VFR. Remember, that's an 8-mile final.
Janet 294, cleared for residential chemtrail ops at or above.
I don't think we're going to need the spoilers anymore.
Chemtrail ops approved. Janet 294, have a great day.
Sync rate.
Yeah, it's just because of the terrain.
Caution. Terrain. Terrain. Oh.
Going to make a little left up in here. And hopefully we see the runway. I'm going to bring it all the way down to 9. I see the runway. There it is. Oh, yes. Yes. This is exciting. Yeah, thanks, George. We got this, buddy. How cool is this? I'm so proud of myself.
United 1261, heavy traffic, 1 o'clock and 15 miles.
All right, now we can put it down a little.
Traffic in sight, United 1261.
Let's turn the flight directors off.
Boeing 123, Lukla Airport at your 1 o'clock, 3 miles. Change to advisory frequency approved. Report cancellation of IFR or missed approach this frequency. Take care.
Airport in sight, see ya. All right, guys, here we go.
Boeing 123, cleared visual approach runway 6 at Lukla. Contact Lukla advisory frequency 122.9er.
1229, see ya. I'll do terrain override here, guys.
Sync rate. Sync rate. Pull up.
I don't know about this, guys.
Pull up. 30.
Oh, I'm so sorry, folks. Lukla.
Positive rate of climb.
Too low. Terrain. Too low. Terrain. Terrain. Pull up. Terrain. Pull up. Too low. Terrain.
I mean, what did you guys expect, right? What'd you expect? Microsoft Flight Simulator is so cool. All right, well, bad job. Least I can do is show you Lukla. Have to admit, I'm a little disappointed in myself. I'm not even sure I can land the drone in here. Did it. When you take off, hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm a serious flight simmer, guys. I usually do serious stuff here. They say that a lot of times you dip right off the edge when you come through here. They kind of get your flying airspeed as you start the descent. And you're able to pull up. All right. About the time. Not my best stuff. You guys will never fly with me. See ya.